Do you like your novelty comedy songs organic? Handmade with painstaking care, put into every note? Well, look no further than Irrational Times. Using only the finest instruments to create an experience that your ears will thank you for later. Irrational Times attempts to elevate the whimsy to a desirable level. New songs and sketches every week, so check it out.
Idiot boogie bumper. Idiot boogie bumper. Idiot boogie bumper. Idiot boogie bumper. Idiot boogie bumper.
You're really giving that one a workout. Go on.
DLive.tv/JJ Stoner. And we love JJ here on the show.
It's the JJ Stoner Spring Collection, the perfect attire for any and every occasion you can think of this season. Like when you're in the mosh pit full of sweat and everyone's slapping, hitting, and pulling on you. This shit won't rip! Lunch at your favorite cafe? Brunch with the girls? These stylish ensembles will give you the confidence you need to look and feel your best. Or if you're getting arrested for possession, it comes with a built-in police stick-proof body armor. Keep swinging, pigs! Call now, and your order will come with a complimentary ounce of that dankest bubblegum slurricane that the South has to offer. Don't forget the wall tapestry! If you need to cover your wall, it works!
Hello, my name is Frozen Asian, and I'd like to tell you about my show, The Sunday Night Shit Show, every Sunday night at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Along with good conversations and laughing at funny and weird shit we find on the internet, we also have the Hat Cam, where I showcase my myriad of great-looking hats. Here is a testimonial from a great friend of mine who has enjoyed my hats lately.
I hope your next hat is a bullet. Jesus Christ, what are you, fucking Asian Dick Tracy? What's wrong with you? Why do you have to ruin my evening? Like, I was gonna just listen to my buds do their show, and you just gotta do that. You do the show without the hat.
So you're not enjoying it?
No!
Dude, Asian
come
Dick
on,
Tracy.
secretly you enjoy it.
You look like you're going undercover in Argentina, but it's not working.
I hate you. I hate you.
Oh, come on, you secretly love it.
No, I openly hate it.
And there you have it. So subscribe to the Sunday Night Shit Show at youtube.com/Sunday Night Shit Show. And hope to see you there on Sunday nights. Bye.
Feeling depressed? Need someone to tell you it's not okay? Do you like goth public access TV? Then join me for The Big Empty every Sunday at noon. Major_Tom on DLive, with zeros for O's, because everything in your life is that difficult.
There's a place that we can go to watch old things. All the warm, fuzzy member berries it brings. It's a special little spot tucked away on DLive. Enjoy the joy of Pepsi. Campy old movies and old cartoons. We hope to see you over there very soon. It's our special little spot tucked away on DLive. Enjoy the joy of Pepsi. When we were kids and there wasn't any school, we'd sit and watch all the best cartoons, eating cereal until it was noon. We never thought that 30 years later it'd still be cool. Saturday night and cheesy movies, the ones that used to show us boobies. It's our special little spot tucked away on DLive. Enjoy the joy of Pepsi. Enjoy the joy of Pepsi. Enjoy the joy of Pepsi.
This just in. The global officials that can help all, also known as Got You, have now banned all boogieing and boogie-related movements worldwide. Public safety is the main concern, they say, and people are reminded that boogieing is contagious. Anyone caught boogieing will be dealt with in the harshest terms police have reported. More at 11.
Sometimes this world can get you down. There's just one thing you can do. You gotta get back up and shake it all around. No one's gonna tell me how I'm gonna boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight. No one's gonna tell me how I'm gonna boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight. No one's gonna tell me how to boogie. Come on, everybody boogie bumper tonight.
Patriots, this is your favorite Southerner, Doc Martin. Just wanted to remind you to put on your calendars to join me and your favorite ne'er-do-well Yankee, Phil D'Angelo, on Saturday nights, beginning with Promises Kept at 8 p.m. Eastern Time, followed by The Speakeasy with all of your favorite Patriots. You never know what we might cuss and discuss.
That's right, Doc Martin. This is everybody's favorite Yankee, Phil D'Angelo speaking. And on Saturday night, we could have Kimmy, Y Censored, affectionately known as Electrolux, the original Grandma, UK Neil, Rusty and his famous sound test show, Coffee Talk with Sandra, Earth Citizen, Stefan, the infamous Grandma Sears, Mac Daddy may even make a show up, or virtually anyone else in the world for some irrelevant fun.
Yankee, you mean some irreverent fun. So be sure to join us on Twitch, Periscope, D-Live, or YouTube.
That's right, Doc. Follow us at Winning TV on all of those channels.
So be sure and put it on your calendar. We'll be looking for you. We'll leave the porch light on.
I still think it's irrelevant fun.
But why are you farming for coins when you'll have a heavy bag?
Oh,
We have a very big push on to have auto plants and other plants, many other plants. You're not being singled out, believe me, Mary, I promise. But to have a lot of plants from a lot of different items built in the United States. And it's happening.
Hello, it's Saturday night. Saturday night. Welcome back. Thank you for the Lemons Drink Radio. Follow Drink Radio. By the way, we got to 504 followers, so we're going to have a t-shirt, Wheel of Death t-shirt contest. Give away that JJ Stoner Midget Wednesday large, child size t-shirt. And we're going to give away a t-shirt from the Winning TV store on Teespring. So hang out till 9:15 for the Speakeasy show. And put your name in the chat. I'll keep my eyes open, and we'll add you to the wheel. So thank you, everybody, for following and sharing out the show so we can get to 500 at least. And then we might give away a shirt or something every 100 until we get to 1,000. And then we'll do something, I don't know, maybe I'll splurge and get something from Ian and Michael. Not a butt plug, obviously, or a glass dildo like Boogie Bumper gave away, but that's already been used, I guess. So, let's get some ambiance music going here. There we go. Since when did anybody stop you from talking? So, you sent me a lot. Yeah, 2 feet. That's no big deal. 2 feet of snow. It was cold week. It was below zero last night here. So we got 2 feet of snow, and I drove around working. You guys don't have a clue. You think you get 2 feet of snow, you get to stay home? Wow. We get 2 feet. You still got to work. You still got to get out on the road and drive. Someone's saying they can't hear you.
Hear me?
How about
we
now?
Can't have that.
I just reset. Oh, that'd be an interesting show. A show without Doc ever talking.
It would not even be any fun, would it?
Let me see
you
if
would
it.
miss me, Yankee.
Let me see
You
if it
know
reset.
too.
Oh, now they can hear you. I just reset the board. I don't know what happened. It was on. It just wasn't working.
It was probably planned, guys. Don't y'all think?
Mm.
We're
So,
good above you.
if you
We've
want
had
to,
a great week and a very busy week. If you haven't noticed,
just a reminder to anybody that's in the chat, if you want to be on that wheel for the Speakeasy show to have a shot at those T-shirts, just say here or something, T-shirt me or something, and I'll add you to that wheel. All right.
T-shirts on there.
Yeah, T-shirt, something. Give me a shirt. Give me a free shirt. 2 shirts. You're getting a JJ Stoner Midget Wednesday shirt, large, child size, and a T-shirt of your choice from the Winning TV store on Teespring.
And which one was for the ample girlfriend?
The JJ Stoner shirt. The guys will appreciate that shirt on there. The lady. My lady.
Mm-hmm. If you got one that's got, as you say, ample.
So just give me a shout out in the chat, and I'll add you to that wheel. What'd you send me first? You sent me like I don't know how many things, so I'm looking at a big pile of here. And
I tried to limit myself. I didn't even send you everything I had because you made a smarty comment about the 78 ones that I sent you last week or the week before. So I pared it down just a little bit. I think most people are pretty much aware of the election issues. And so I chose a little bit of that and a little bit of a mix and some Christmas cheer because if anybody is unaware, which they shouldn't be, a week from yesterday is Christmas. This head elf has been very busy, so I know all of y'all have been too, but I've been trying to keep up with all the doings, and it's been wild this week, hasn't it?
a lot of yeah, I guess you could say that.
It's been wild.
The first one you sent me, I think you said you wanted this one first. So, from the White House, the 2020 White House Advent calendar is live each day for a new fact about Christmas celebrations, past and present. So there it is.
Isn't that beautiful? There's one of them. If you click on it or go down and click on it, it had some additional. It had the history of, the Christmas in the White House and everything. It was very interesting. Showed it through the years. The pictures through the years.
Well,
I'm not sure if it was this one or the next one though.
There's JFK.
Yeah. Oh, isn't that beautiful? Oh my goodness.
That looks like FDR. It looks like the wheelchair or something.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No black and white.
You look back now and you go, oh, you're scum, but still, it's the history of our country that is important. And our heritage and our customs. Those are the things that they're trying to strip from us. So I think it's so important to keep highlighting it, regardless of the players and the situation. It's just important to maintain our traditions, our customs, our heritage. And that's that's part of what we're fighting for, not just our freedom, but our freedom to have all those things, because they want to strip everything away from us, including our right to worship our God. And
I'm sorry, woe unto anybody that tries to come between God and his people. They better be careful, because I'm telling you, that's the one man you do not, or deity that you do not want to poke. Just saying.
Look at this. You can't even put up a Christmas post from the White House without people saying, we just want the calendar that countdowns the days until the Cheeto is out.
But remember, some of those are bots. They're not even people.
Well, there's people
negative,
too.
But that's what the left does, and they do it on purpose.
You can't call.
They sued when he blocked him. They sued him and made him.
You can't call everybody a bot, though. I mean.
No, I'm not saying everybody is, but I'm saying there's a good portion of them.
The worst people to. The worst people to occupy the White House. So sad for our country. Stop. People are dying. People are being evicted.
I don't want to hear them. Don't give them airtime. But you have to know that a lot of them are bots.
It's just sad that you can't even put up a Christmas post without good people in there going, yeah, Christmas, fuck you.
I know. But thank God we live in a country that's free, that they can do it. That's the way you got to look at it.
Unless it was Barack Obama
full or half empty.
Unless it was Joe Biden posting it, then you'd be suspended.
Thank God that we still, right now, live in a free country that we can. So, take that, left-wing lib nuts. We're not caving.
I'm not sure what you want me to put up next. Let's see.
I think I tried to put them in order, except for the ones that come from other sources, that than Twitter. I know, Monica, they are, but you know what? The really cool thing is, on the flip side to that, I went out 3 different times this week, and I usually have this invisible sign on my forehead that goes, weirdos, come to me. Because I've had some very strange experiences out in this world. However, this week, I don't know why, the good Lord was just taking pity on me, but I had 3 different times I went out in the community and had lovely people go out of their way to help me. I was at the mail place trying to mail some boxes, and this man was coming out of the mail place. He comes running over because this one box was almost as big as I was. I was trying to get out of the car. He grabbed it up like it was just nothing. He escorted me in, tipped me right up front to my little man, and said, Merry Christmas. I thought that was so sweet. Then I went to get a gift for Haley, and the little employee went out of his way to help me, and then even offered, after he wheeled it up for me to purchase it, he offered to switch a part out because I bought a better part that I was going to switch, out. He did it right there at the store, put it in my car. We sat there and talked about his little girl for a little while and Christmas and how excited he was to have Christmas with her. And then something else, just nice. So, I was just muchly encouraged and reminded that there are still a lot of very good people. And those are the people that we're fighting for. Those are the normies. Those are the regular day Americans that make this country great.
Okay, that all right, I got some lined up here. Come on. This is a tweet from Lynn Wood. Our country is undergoing a massive cyber attack of its computer systems. A foreign entity or entities can hack into our most protected national security computer systems, but no way they played games with our 11-3 election and its computer systems.
Mm-hmm. That's what they want us to believe. And I did read a very interesting little tidbit. Thank God there is one sector of our military service that was not using, and I think we've got another article coming up on it, but not using that solar winds think, isn't it SolarWind? That was the mid computer company that they were using. And, even though this week, I don't even know, they said they don't even really know the true extent to what they hacked into our systems. I know they were really, really worried about them. They did get in. There's been some nefarious activity in our nuclear code system that they were very concerned about. And though they've admitted maybe up to 9 months that they've been in there, I read another article that said they are very fearful it could be up to 2 or 3 years. And the only sector of the military branches that was not using that program, to my understanding, is Space Force. So thank God, and I think we've got some stuff about to celebrate them naming our Space Force and what they're going to call the people in them. And I think that it's very appropriate for this, because they may darn well be our saving grace on this. So, but I don't want to get ahead of our story, so I'll let you go on. Sorry.
Hackers have allegedly gained access to the network of the agency which maintains the nuclear stockpile. The Energy Department and National Nuclear Security Administration, which maintains the U.S. nuclear weapons stockpile, have evidence that hackers addressed their networks as part of an extensive espionage operation. Yay. Oh, great. Hopefully the combination wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Actually, it was something very similar. It was painful. On one of them, it was painfully simple. It was something like, I can't remember, but it was exactly something to that effect, Bill. It's unbelievable.
That's because none of these idiots that work in government have ever worked in the private sector, because let me tell you, you had to change your passwords constantly. They have to be extra complicated. I mean, you can't make this up. Only the government would you have a password that's 000.
It's unbelievable. And that's the competency of government. And everybody needs to, keep that in mind when you want to do anything that puts the government in control of our daily lives. Remember this. They have control of the nuclear stockpile, and they gave it a asinine password. I mean, it's as laughable as who was it that accidentally clicked on a phishing scam? Was it Harry Reid? Who was it that had let in something? I can't remember what it was. And
John Podesta did.
Huh?
Podesta did. I know that. He got
Podesta. That's
caught.
That's it. Yeah. I mean, because his password was like,
The sad part is I worked for a financial institution that had government regulations that we had to go through every month about passwords and phishing schemes. Everybody had to sign paperwork, and if something happened, the company would be fined out the wazoo and shut down and audited and all this crap. But the government that controls all that does a shitty job of patrolling themselves.
Yeah. Well, and as an insurance broker, I have carriers all the time that go, you know what? Because we have email systems within their systems, and they send you fake phishing scams. And if you click on it, they send you a warning. And then if you click on with a nasty message on it, saying they will yank your license for so many days if you do it again. Next time they yank your license for, I can't remember, with that company for X amount of days. Third time, they yank your license, period. If you just click on their their phishing things that they send you, trying to trip you up. That's how careful you have to be and how good you have to be at discerning.
Oh, yeah, our company would send you emails on purpose to see if people would open them. Yeah, I had to go through that with people, writing them up, all kinds of fun stuff because they opened the email.
But they take away my ability to make my living if I do it, even by accident. So, it gets painful quick.
This is
Hi,
that.
Renee. Why, thank you, darling. So sweet of you to remember this.
Her birthday was November 3rd. Let's get over this already.
That's right, because POTUS is not seated as our duly elected president-elect yet. Just saying, you know the rules.
I told you, as long as your birthday goes on, that'll never happen.
I am not a curse. I resent that remark.
You're just bad luck.
I'll let you ask my husband. Huh?
You're just being more bad luck. That's all.
I am not. I cannot even believe that you would say such to me. Honestly. Yeah, don't you sweet talk me now.
The rest of that tweet was, and I don't think I read it.
Glad you came, darling.
Oh yeah, I did. I read this tweet. So, at least
Renee,
the top
it's okay.
half.
He's just jealous that it doesn't get to be his birthday until POTUS gets sworn in for his second term. It's okay. It's sour grapes. We all know it. I just ignore it and go on. But it's still my birthday. No, I'm just...
That was so they got into the nuclear stockpile. Awesome. That is just awesome. I can't make this up. Let's see. Let's play the video, I guess.
I think so too, Renee.
Ooh, that's loud. So they're giving away some of the food. Well, the farmers were throwing a lot of it away this summer because everything was shut down. Think about all the restaurants.
Yeah, and they revamped what's in them. They give fresh produce, milk, cheese. It's it's not the processed sugar and crap that used to be in it. And I think we've got if I remember correctly, I sent you an article, or maybe I didn't. I think they said they've given up to like 3.5 million boxes away now. Did I step on one?
Hot Rod Girl Mama. I think it's Mama. Is it Hot Rod Girl? I'll just say Hot Rod Girl. You think I missed that story?
Well, why are you laughing? What you got to say about it, Phil? Thank you, Hot Rod Mama.
I've probably heard that story, that amazing story twice. Don't worry, I'm good.
Well, and what's your problem with it?
No, she's just saying.
I showed you the picture. You see, I'm telling truth.
She's just saying I missed that awesome story, and I'm just saying, no way did I miss that story.
Yes, when you're somebody's co-host, you might hear a story more than once. So sorry. I asked, excuse me.
Yeah, baby. Yeah.
All right, y'all. This has been his usual cheerful self as a Yankee.
I think half the audience was surprised when they couldn't hear you when we started. They're like, "What's going on? Doc's not talking."
I look forward to it. I'm like, some people. I don't have a choice. I mean, come on. All right, I'm laughing. Go to the next story.
All right, I'll play a video.
Yankee.
It's great now.
Co Oh, and you're stuck in
Oh,
the
that's
queue.
the clothes. I almost played the
People
clothes.
link up with some other ne'er-do-wells and have a barbecue with all the coal you're
The
going to
American
get.
people saved me.
Oop.
They saved my family and I. And, and if there's something I'll get emotional about is that. And, I don't know why. Prayer, right? Faith. Have you ever gone scuba diving?
I have.
You ever done buddy breathing?
I have.
Well, the American people have been buddy breathing with me for 4 years. Okay? Another way to describe it was the deep state buried me 6 feet under the ground, wanted me to die, and somehow somebody stuck a straw up through that, or a straw was allowed to be stuck up to the air, and I sat and I laid down there for 4 years breathing through that straw. But that straw became wider and wider and wider over the years because the American people came to my family's aid. And I'll tell that story someday because that's an amazing story about people that have nothing and they're willing to give me everything that they have because they believed in something that they believed in me, they believed in my family, they believed in something that was bigger than what it is that we are about, and thank God they did. So I was like I say, I've been buddy breathing for 4 years down under, and the American people were who was giving me that oxygen to do that, to survive, to get through this.
Sad part for him is the judge finally dismissed it after he had to get a pardon. That's pretty sad.
I know, but he's free, and he knows where all the bodies are buried. He is going to help bring justice. You know, he's getting involved, but he went on to say, that in one of the other interviews, just how serious, how close our country is to losing everything. So it's a wonderful story, though, that God used His people to get this man and his family through really, really dark times. It reminds me of that old saying, God, why are you taking me into such deep, troubled waters? And God says, because I know your enemy can't swim. Sometimes He allows us to go through things just so that number one, it prepares us, for worse. Number two, it strengthens our faith. And number three, when you come out the other side, I believe all glory is going to be given to God, because I think it shows that most normal human beings would have crumbled under what He and POTUS have suffered. And so I think it just gives more glory to God, as He brings them through this and to the other side. I'm so glad He did dismiss it, because I want his name exonerated. I want everybody to know that we owe him and Admiral Rogers everything in this country, everything. If it had not been for those two brave patriots, none of this would have been brought to light. None of it.
Next one up is this one. I'm kind of worried about this one. Rasmussen, Julian Assange warns U.S. State Department a malign rogue actor outside of WikiLeaks intends to endanger U.S. intel agents' lives. Acts. They act swiftly. Apparently they don't. But publicly, this is terribly written by Rasmussen. They need new writers. But publicly pin blame for a leak on Assange. Recording of this call falls from sky, lands on Project Veritas. See, this is the bad thing about having leakers leak to somebody like this, because he could have somebody with him that's just going to steal it all, That's kind of the dangerous part of having a leaker and an organization like WikiLeaks.
Well, they publish. They don't leak themselves, but I mean, they do when they publish. But there's somebody from the inside that's done the true leaking.
That's what I'm saying. That's when you have you have that danger of somebody.
Yeah, you do.
Grabbing
but you know
everything.
Where would our country be if there hadn't been people along the way that's done it? So,
And you don't know if this guy's already leaked to some countries for cash, And then we'll find out a year from now we've got a lot of dead spies or whatever.
Well, I think it would have already come out by now. I think we're pretty safe with this one, but I understand your concern. However, I also know that it saved our country several times. So, it's kind of a...
the thing is, we won't hear about it for a long time that somebody's been caught up in this.
If there was anybody caught on it.
Yeah, they tend to hide that fact for a while.
Yeah, they would. Mm-hmm.
Here's
but
Trump.
He has more than paid his dues, and I surely hope that POTUS pardons him.
Hopefully they track this guy down before he sells any of that information, which is probably his intent, or finds a safe haven somewhere and hand it over. Trump. Holy!
Thank you, sir.
Cow, that's loud. It was Trump at the Army-Navy game. Let me replay it because it was so darn loud.
Thank you, sir.
Was that? Wouldn't that be the moment of a lifetime to get to be up there next to POTUS? I'd have just shimmied right on over there next to him. I'm just saying, I've been going, POTUS, come on now, honey. I need to take a selfie with you after I squeeze you till your eyeballs pop out of your head.
Renee, you can watch.
So exciting. I wouldn't be able to, I'd be like that, little greenie that hugged him and wouldn't let him go. And he had to walk with her, clinging to his leg. That would be me. Oh, I'm glad I don't see him I would just lose it and just make a fool out of myself, but I would not care. Just would not care.
Renee, you can watch Coffee Talk with Sandra. There's a replay on D-Live. Just saying.
Sandra, come to Speakeasy and I'll be happy to tell it.
I've
got some really great videos for Speakeasy. It's going to be fun enough if anybody wants to come join the cast of characters.
Well, another reminder. I'll do one more reminder when we get back on before we spin the wheel to give away T-shirts. But if you want to get a T-shirt, tell me now or tell me when we get on live, because that's the first thing we're going to get out of the way is giving away the T-shirts. So I'll check the Twitter one. Excuse me. I'll check the Twitter one more time too before we do that as well. Here's one from Lynn Wood. Soon you will realize that it is not a battle against real Donald Trump versus Joey bribes Biden. This is a battle between good and evil. This is a battle against freedom and tyranny. This is a battle between USA and CCP. Funny how the media is everything's still being blamed on Russia. That's pretty amazing. Nobody's come out and said Russia did the hacking except for Democrats in the media.
Well, actually, that's not necessarily true. Now, Pompeo alluded to it, and I don't, supposedly. Now, I have not verified this myself, but supposedly. And also somebody else. But for anybody that reads Q, you know that he's been warning us that there's going to be a lot of people that we think are on our side, that are going to come out and disavow POTUS. So, anybody that has half a brain can see that it's China.
He could have said something like, it could have been the Russians, and then the media runs with it. He says it was the Russians.
Exactly.
That's how they do
You don't
things.
ever know until you hear it in context, the whole statement with all the back subtext that's going on, because you know how they spin everything. So I never, unless I hear it myself in its entirety, I try not to take it for gospel.
They've beaten that Russian horse to a pulp at this point.
Yeah. And you know, people do not realize that Russia really is only the size, if you look, they're really only the size of a regional power. They're not the ones right now that are actively trying to take over the world, that are censoring everybody, even in the United States. And we've been infiltrated. I mean, Pompeo came out last week talking about all the governors and the congressmen and senators on both sides of the aisle that have been compromised by the CCP. And then this week, of course, the big story that broke was, you know, Fartwell, what was it that I believe James put it most succinctly? He was bang bang. What was her name?
Oh, he was sticking his wing in Fang Tang.
Bang bang. But he was bang banging Fang Fang.
Yeah, he was sticking his wing in Fang Tang.
Which, God bless her, like Chris said, she ought to get hazard pay. I'm sorry. I'd be going, you know what, I'll give my life for my
And
country.
just like that, I'm working for the Chinese again.
But I mean, it's very apparent. So, you know.
Well, he's out.
Listen to them, don't turn them on. Don't give yourself the heartburn.
He's
just wait, it's going to sift and sort itself out. I'm just promising.
He's blaming the Russians too. Now, of all people, he should just keep his mouth shut right now.
Who?
Swalwell. He's tweeting about how the Russians hacked it.
And even Turtle. But remember who Turtle's married to. He's got a Elaine Chao. And remember, she is Chinese, from a Chinese magnet shipping company, I think it is. And, you know, I've wondered why POTUS would put her on his administration or cabinet anyway. But all I can say is, Turtle, we've got a very long memory. And we may use you for now because it is convenient for us, but it ain't going to be forever. And remember, women remember things that ain't even happened yet, much less something like this. Being a traitor to our wonderful POTUS, we won't forget it. You'll be gone as quick as you are not needed. Just promising you. And I'll go out of my way to help them get you primaried or thrown out as a leader. Just saying.
Oh, don't worry. He's gonna retire with his wife to lovely Wuhan.
China.
Let's see.
And notice, you know what? Hadn't it gotten interesting that all of a sudden, after all those little leaks about Dianne Feinstein, because remember, Swalwell's not the only one. Gosh, I've seen dozens of pictures now of her with different people, even in local governments. And remember, you and I covered that story several weeks ago about them warning that they have infiltrated our local government, starting with the school board and the PTA, and going up. And one guy, I mean, he was a humongous guy. It just was, you know, so apparent that she was not with him out of choice. And he was like on the city council in California. And you go, oh my gosh, they have just run amok. And then we know what they've been doing in the universities already. They've already exposed, you know, all the Ivy League universities, colleges, the professors here in Texas. Told you that, who was it? UT Austin, I think, had over 100. They found a bunch at the Aggies, and even more in another one, and I can't remember them all now. It's been several weeks since we covered it. But it shows you that they've infiltrated every sector of our communities, our everyday life. So it's going to be much, much easier for them to take over if we don't do something about it. So we got to keep the heat on, and we got to remind Fartwell we aren't going to forget it. Just saying.
So far, the evidence is uncontradicted that the president used taxpayer dollars to ask the Ukrainians to help him cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from Republicans all last week was that you don't have and the complaint that I've heard from Republicans all cheat an election. And the complaint that I Ukrainians to help them cheat an election. And the complaint.
Oh my gosh! And he tried to say that it was a coffee cup being pushed across the table. You can plainly see he is not holding
an election.
Gesturing.
And the
he is
complaint that
not
I've heard
holding a coffee cup.
To help them cheat an election. And the complaint that I've heard from Republicans.
Look, his shoulders go up like this.
Fartwell, that's his name.
Watch his shoulders.
To help him cheat an election. And the complaint
He
that I've
jumped
heard
up.
I would never show my face in public again.
Ooh.
And now knowing that the Chinese had to pay some woman to sleep with you to get secrets, oh dear God.
Look at that.
He
It
ought
looks
to
like
be
they put a
so
lot of
ashamed
makeup.
and embarrassed he never shows his face again in public.
I think he's got I'm going to zoom in on that because I think he's got some face herpes around his mouth that they covered up with makeup. Look, right there. Look where the cursor is.
I bet
Look
I
at
know where he
that.
got it.
Yeah. Oh, the herpes go away
Never
real
know.
fast, Alec. Don't worry.
Never know. Just saying.
Yeah.
Oh,
Don't
Fartwell.
stick your wang in Fang Tang.
We better move on. That's more speakeasy material, I'm sure. I sent you some fun videos for speakeasy, though.
Oh, speaking of the Chinese, here you go.
It's not racist at all, no, not at all. It comes from China. That's why. It comes from China. I want to be accurate.
Play that one again. It was low.
It's not racist at all, no, not at all. It comes from China. That's why. It comes from China. I want to be accurate.
China. Woohoo! The woohoo virus. I love that. Isn't that funny?
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
Grandma! She's alive! She lives! We've missed you, darling. We're hoping you're feeling better.
Dun, 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 dun.
That was too funny.
Well, I don't know what this video is, but I'll play it. Oh, this was your clothes, I think. Whoops.
Uh-oh.
Oh wait, maybe it's it's not.
now.
It's not. So it's not.
What the hell kind of country is
Yes,
this where I
Monica,
can
the
only
world is
hate a man
watching.
if he's white?
We are fighting to save the world.
Thank you for the diamond. Where is it? UK Neil. My computer had another update, and it's all messed up again. Fight for Trump, he says. Where are we? Where are we?
Ever going to stop?
Oh, by the way, Periscope viewers, you better start thinking about going over to DLive because Periscope is shutting down, and I'm not going to broadcast on the Twitter because I'll lose my Twitter account at the same time I lose my live feed account because that's what they're going to do. They're going to hit your Twitter account and your live feed account. That's why they're doing this, because people are getting suspended on Periscope, but they still have a Twitter account. So you better think about going over. And YouTube, I don't know how much longer we're going to be on there. I got another email this week, and I didn't do anything. I didn't do nothing, and I still got an email.
Didn't do nothing?
Yeah.
And, remember, we're on Twitch, too. What about Rumble? Didn't you tell me you were looking at that or no?
I'm trying to reach out to, what's the new one Boogie Bumper's on? He's on a new one, too.
I know, I saw it. I can't remember which one you're talking about.
Yeah,
There's a bunch of them. There's Purely Social.
Pure
There's
Social.
Rumble.
That's it. I'm looking at that. The Clout Hub thing, I reached out to them. They're still down. And they're not taking new channels.
Oh, yeah.
Until maybe
Not till they get
January.
their own server.
Yeah, it might be January, February. So that's going to be way too long. And who knows if they're even going to get up and running, at this point. So you don't know. Pure Social is one. Rumble is not live. You got to upload to Rumble. There is
Yeah, that's the only thing.
There's Bitwave TV, which allows anything, but there's a lot of nasty people on that channel.
What is it?
Bitwave TV.
Oh, I don't know that one.
It is uncensored. We might have to look at it. I mean, because YouTube's not going to be long for us. I keep getting emails from them that I'm going to lose my live feed rights any day now over nothing too. They keep backing off on it, but I'm getting tired of fighting with them, saying show me what I did at least, and they're not even doing that. And then they come back and go, well, okay. So
Well,
DLive's
we're just going to have to keep herding and flying together.
The only thing that's going to be tough about DLive is they're changing their policy on the lemons. They're taking more of that money now because obviously they grew too much and don't have the money to upgrade. So we do have a Streamlabs going now. So if you want to donate, at least we get some of the money. But the lemon thing is changing on DLive for sure. Wow. Not that I don't blame them, but
yeah,
because they've grown so much, they need some help apparently. But yeah, Bitwave TV. I don't know. I gotta look at it more. There's just not many people on it right now too. Could be a good thing.
I don't think Creoto isn't up and running yet. I don't think, Martin.
Yeah, I filled out their form and never heard a thing back from them, and I'm not paying to broadcast. That's what it or view it. I'm sorry, I'm just not going to do it.
Yeah, no,
I can't afford any more monthly fees.
This is a patriotic effort.
Yeah, I can't afford any more monthly fees. Okay, I'm paying a lot, quite a few monthly fees now, and I don't need another one. Yeah, and that's going to be just one audience, and that's it, And if you don't want to go pay to go watch it, you're not going to get very many viewers. So that's going to be a rough road to Hall. I know they need money, and I'm not begrudging them that, but I can't pay to get on there, and I'm not going to pay to watch either. Sorry. You know, I donate, you know, when I can, and that's what most people do, you know.
Yeah, exactly.
So that, I don't know what's going on with the Criado thing. I filled out the form, I never heard a word back, so I don't know.
They may have just been busy with getting everything up, trying to get it up and running. So,
but it's going to be tough if we can broadcast and there's no monthly fee, but our viewers would have to pay, and I don't want to ask people to do that, you know. Pay them, you know. I don't know what the arrangement is if we get money, but I just don't want to ask everybody to pay.
Yeah.
If you want to donate, that's fine.
They're not even up and running yet, so we'll have to see anyway.
Yeah. Well, that's what I read through.
It's 8:02, so we better start moving, yeah.
Well, I read through it, and that's what I've gathered from it, is that you have to pay a monthly subscription fee. And I don't want to ask our viewers to do that.
Yeah.
If you want to donate, great. If you don't want to, that's great too. You know, you don't have to.
Yeah. Okay, well, it's 8:02, 8:03.
All right. So
did you play my show ender?
I'm going to, but don't forget, let me know if you want to get into the speakeasy at 9:15. And let me know if you want to get in on the T-shirt contest so I can add you to the wheel, okay?
That's right.
Yeah.
And, hey, any of you great patriots, Monica, Angie, anybody, David, Rusty, who else is out there? Renee, Grandma, anybody that's up to, wants to, y'all, if you have not been on Speakeasy before and would like to start joining us, you don't have to use your live camera. You can use your avatar if you want, but let us know so that we can add you to the roster so you can join and cuss and discuss with us. So if anybody wants to join that hasn't done it before, you're invited.
I'll add you, Wet Sandwich. I'll give everybody about 10 minutes in the speakeasy so I can add names to the wheel. I'm going to check the Twitter again. So if you Wet Sandwich, I'll add you right now while this video is playing, the close video. Let me put. Oh, I can't do it. I only got 4 screens, not 5.
Yeah, I need to report multiple injuries up here at Walmart. Well, I got jumped by 3 Musketeers. They said I wasn't wearing my mask, and they was sick of all that. And hell, I didn't do nothing to them people, and they jumped on me, and they beat the living shit out of my damn knuckles with their faces. And I may need to have my hand checked out. But I'm going to press charges on all 3 of them, especially that one, because I feel like he sexually assaulted me. And he rammed his genitals into my work boot 10 or 15 fucking times. I had steel toes on, and he dented my steel toe. So, yeah, I'm going to need a new pair of boots out of this. All right, I'll see you when you get here.
All right, guys, we'll see you on the speakeasy. Hold on there. We'll see you on the speakeasy. Wet Sandwich, I'll add you, but I'll still give people 10 minutes or so to give me a shout-out so I can add names to that wheel. And you can win 2 T-shirts. Remember, a large JJ Stoner Midget Wednesday shirt, child size, and a T-shirt for the winning TV store on Teespring. So I'll give you 10 minutes in the speakeasy. Give me a shout out. We'll be back in about 10 minutes. So see you in a few.
Thank you for coming to join us tonight, guys. Be sure and come back and see us next week. And in between, go fill your favorite libation. Get your favorite snack, because we are going to have a lot of fun on Speakeasy. So come back and see us. We'll leave the porch light on for you.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun tonight. So it's the last weekend before Christmas.
That's right. Yankee.
And I got some good. I got some good Christmas videos. We'll see you in 10 minutes. We'll be back in 10.
Toodle. See you next week, guys, for this show.
I got you, Hot Rod.
But why are you farming for coins when you have a heavy bag?
Donald Trump don't trust China. China is asshole.
We'll be back in 10 minutes. The wheel will be going off about 10:30. And I'm going to juke up the chest too. Not Doc's chest, the D-Live chest.